On unemployment and manufacturing in the Philadelphia area and housing starts, it was all uniformly bad news. We got a nice gain for much of the market. The Dow is down a fraction, 0.3%. There's just a couple of Dow stocks that are hurting that average. I think the market is encouraged by President Trump, who will this afternoon outline the new guidelines for reopening at least parts of the economy. Then we've got the alcohol stocks, if you want to put it like that. They've been doing very, very well recently because we are drinking up a storm at home as we are locked down. Boston Beer's at $4.19, Anheuser-Busch, etc., etc. They're all doing extremely well. However, Ashley, the World Health Organization has something to say about all the alcohol we're drinking. What are they saying?
Well, they're saying that don't. They say that if you drink booze while you're stuck at home, it makes you more vulnerable to the virus because it gets to your immune system. It weakens it. And so they say drinking during this period does not serve you well. It's not a good coping strategy, as the WHO says. By the way, alcoholic orders online, booze orders went up 243% in March. So a lot of people didn't get the memo from WHO. And the Health Organization also says that don't buy into the myth that drinking a lot of alcohol, especially the hard spirits, maybe the gin and the vodka, can actually help flush away COVID-19. They say that's just a myth. It is simply not true and actually makes you more vulnerable. Although I have to say, Stu, every time I say WHO, social media lights up and says, why on earth are we even quoting them? Because they're useless. So I just want to preface that.
Glad you got that out there. Useless.
Yeah.
Very interesting. Thank you very much, Ashley.
Yeah.
Now, guess who is our next guest? Her name is Wendy, first name. Last name, now you'll know what she's here for, Yuengling. She is the 6th generation family member of the famous brewery. She's on your screens, ladies and gentlemen, right-hand side of the screen. Now, Wendy, I know that you must be doing very well because everybody's locked down at home. Will you please tell me how much your sales are up during this lockdown period?
Yeah, good morning. Thank you for having me. We are certainly seeing the effects of the pandemic just like everybody else in our industry and across the country. Fortunately, we are seeing off-premise business spiking. Nielsen data just reported that off-premise business is up 19% for the last at least 30 days, and that's driven a lot by independent craft breweries like ourselves, which are driving that by almost 16%. But unfortunately, the majority of our business, or a good part of our business, almost 25-30% of it, is the on-premise segment. So where bars and restaurants and sporting venues are shut down, we are not able to sell to those customers anymore. So we've really been trying to figure out how we can focus on the hospitality industry, and we're excited to now be supporting the Hospitality Assistance Response Program of Pennsylvania to support out-of-workers in the hospitality industry to help bars, waitresses, bartenders, and waitstaff through this crisis, because it's certainly impacting everybody.
Okay, now, Yuengling, did you put money aside for that purpose? I think it's did you put $100,000 into this?
Yeah, so we've committed $100,000 to various COVID-19 relief efforts. Part of that is going to the hospitality industry to support our home market in Pennsylvania, and part of it is also going to first responders. So we're excited to be a partner with the Gary Sinise First Responders Foundation, and they've created a dedicated emergency COVID-19 combat service, which will provide funds for PPE and essential gear for first responders that are fighting this crisis for us.
That's terrific, Wendy. Now, you are 6th generation in the family, and you're still involved in the brewing business. When did Yuengling start? What year?
So we were founded in 1829 by my great-great-great-grandfather, and I am fortunate to work in the business alongside my 3 sisters. So there's 4 of us that are 6th generation, and we work side by side every day with our dad, who's 5th generation. American-owned, family-operated, and we're really proud of that.
American-owned, family-operated, so I can't buy your stock. Is that true?
You can't buy our stock, but you can try our beer. I think that you spoke to my sister Jennifer a few months ago and hadn't had the opportunity to try our brands yet. So yeah, you can certainly buy our beer.
Okay, I've got 30 seconds. I'll give you a commercial.
Okay.
You tell me why Yingling is better than any other beer on the market. And what an opportunity I'm giving you, Wendy.
Well, thank you. I mean, we've been around for 190 years because we make good beers, but we also feel like we're around because we've been able to support those who have supported us for all this time. And so during this pandemic, which is affecting everybody, we felt like it was incredibly important to support first responders and the hospitality industry because we're seeing devastating effects across the entire country. So yeah, we make a great beer, and we're going to be back out in the bar someday soon. So cheers to everybody.
We wish you the best of luck, and cheers to you, Wendy Yingling. Thanks for being with us, Wendy. We always appreciate it. Thanks very much. We like to check the winners who are coming out of this virus episode. One of the winners is Costco, and more good news for Costco shareholders. That company has raised the cash dividend by 5 cents. I believe that is an 8% jump in the dividend payout there. $3.18 on Costco. I'm pretty sure that is an all-time high. Let's go to Ash. What have you got for me, Ashley?
Yeah.
Governor Cuomo?
We got the latest from Governor Cuomo of New York saying the number of hospitalizations has fallen below 18,000. The number of deaths in the last 24 hours, 606. That's compared to 700 the day before. And the number of new people going into the hospital now totaled 1,900 in the last 24 hours. All the numbers going down, Stu. More light at the end of the tunnel.
I love to hear that. Thanks very much, Ashley. There will be more Varney after this.
Is free on Khan Academy for the world. And anywhere you are on a mobile phone or any device, families can stay sharp and practice for free. But what I would most urge is a kind of calm, deliberate approach. Yeah, please.
Yeah, no, we're running out of time. We had the breaking news with the governor there. Still a lot of questions. Hope you come back soon. Obviously, a lot of colleges still assessing the fall and whether or not they're going to hold in-person classes. So a lot of questions as well. David, appreciate your time this morning.
I'll be back whenever you need me. Thank you.
Great, thanks.
All right, meantime, a new way to wear a mask while letting your personality shine through a little. And guess what? You help those in need at the same time. Another uplifting example of America together. That is next.